Hey everyone, welcome back to another adventure here with Final Fantasy Online 14. This is Fate, of course, and we're going to be continuing our Duty Finder log, as we've been doing, as I promised you guys. So the last one that we did was... Wait, hold on, that's not the right one. The last one we did was Hawk Manor, kind of like a Halloween featured event, sort of looking dungeon run. So that was the last one. The next one on our Duty Finder log, of course, is the Brayflox Longstop. This one I personally don't like myself, only because it's kind of confusing in the way the dungeon layout is a little bit set up. Not so much that it's difficult, it's just there's a lot of twists and turns. But here's the description of it. It says, after a tiring journey across Eorza, it is deep within the quiet jungles of Raincatcher Gully, where the charismatic and enterprising young goblin Brayflox all talks. I guess he's all talk. Oh, I'm sorry, that was cheesy. Chooses to build her tiny empire. Chooses to build her tiny empire. What she does not realize, however, is that something sinister has also made its lush forest its home. Ooh. Now driven from the... Oh my god, I cannot talk to that. I'm so sorry. Now driven from their rightful... That's questionable. Claim, Brayflox and her brethren seek to retake the land and are not above asking for the help of lesser races, that would be you, to help them do so. So apparently this goblin thinks we're lesser beings than them. But alright, whatever, I'll play. So let's go ahead and join that Duty Finder log, and we'll be getting into this dungeon. If you're wondering what the... Actually, I'm kind of questioning myself why there's so many fireworks sounding but no fireworks. Where is that coming from? Anyways, this is New Gridania, if you guys are wondering. I love this area myself personally. It's one of my personal... Okay, there it is. There are the fireworks. Help, except in Gridania you can't really see because we're in the forest. But yeah, Gridania is one of my personal favorite beginner areas, just because I love the scenery here. It's very, very detailed in the artwork. If you can see over here. And there's also like the starter for the Elven race. You know, the waterfall set up here. I just like the scenery here personally. I guess it's like relaxing, calming area, but it's also simpler because the layout is actually not that complicated. It's a little bit, but not as much as like Limsa, Laminsa, or Uldal, where there's like a bunch of stairs and stuff you have to take. It's pretty much laid out. Like you got your first area and you got your second area. It's all right there in one spot, so it's not very difficult. The classes here, like you start, it's like trying to remember, like the Lancer class and the Archer and whatnot. But yeah, I just personally like this area the best. And hopefully this, not that many people play this dungeon, like myself. That's why it's kind of taking a while, because nobody really does it unless you're on the quest log. I'm sorry, my words are just getting mumbled together. Apologize for a little bit of wait. I know I'm trying to do this a lot faster than I am. It's been really busy at my work, but that's work. We're home relaxing today, thankfully. I'm trying to see where this would be happening at, but I can't really get a good spot. Anyways, as close as I can get. There we go. Best I can do. Oh, back up a little bit. There we go. So there's a festival going on. I don't remember exactly which one it is. I'm trying to remember, but let's spend some, see if I can see it on there. This one? No. Okay, well, it's not on there. No, not that one either. Oh well. I know it's a special event going on because there is a new patch coming up for Final Fantasy. There's also going to be a new duty finder for when you hit max level. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's minimum 352 item gear. You're adding gears on your character. I'm at 126 right now, so I'm not part way there, not all the way there yet. But you know, with these, I'm trying to get a new helmet, so I don't like this one, to be honest. But yeah, so there's a festival going on for the new event coming up. It's actually pretty awesome. I actually got to watch a sneak peek of the dungeon, and that boss looks ridiculous. I was just like, okay, how am I gonna tank this guy when I reach that level? And which I will be leveling up pretty soon. I'm gonna focus on grinding and getting up higher levels so I can show you guys more stuff. But of course I'll get to that once we complete this section of the duty finder lists. Once we start getting to Dust Vigil and Samal, then you know I'll start focusing a lot more, getting better gear, and getting myself better prepared so I won't, you know, mess up and or wipe, which I almost did when I was doing Samal, just because I had no idea what I was doing. But this is like the main area for people in Gridania. This is like you got your market board, your material builders, your suppliers for people that are focusing on, you know, crafting. So it's all like laid out in one aisle, which I like. Unlike Ulal, where it's kind of in one aisle, but you have to kind of like move around the map just to get to where you want to. Whereas Gridania, it's like we're just gonna put it all in one spot. You got marker board on each side. Actually, oh, too far away. It tells you like your gears and whatnot. Like I am a Dark Knight, so this is what I'll be looking for. Like right now I mean I could get this weapon. It's slightly better than mine. But one, I don't want to spend my gil on that. Two, oh, okay. I forgot it does that. Let's not do that. Two, it kind of doesn't look that cool. Unlike these other things. These other weapons actually look pretty cool. But yeah, so that's just one part of it. And then of course you have your summoning bell, where you can actually summon your companion, have them check your stuff. You can give them, let's see, they sell anything? Oh look, I sold some stuff, see? So I sold a few things. Actually, oh, there we go. Withdraw the gil. No, this way. Anyways, you can withdraw the gil from them. And yeah, so we're gonna start the dungeon now, guys. So I'll let you guys watch the. Oh, come on. I hate that. It's just like you're about to start and it's like, nope. Anyways, here's the intro, guys, so you can see it. I'll let you guys watch the little intro for that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so it is a forest dungeon, and I dislike it just because I think it's confusing. But let's get right into it. There's that dragon in the background you have to fight later on. Now I don't really remember exactly where to go because it has been some time, so you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit as I find my bearings. This dungeon is a bit confusing. The way the layout is and the way you're supposed to go about it is a little bit confusing. I think it's this way, so I hope I'm right. So if I'm not, it's gonna be bad. Oh, I'm too far. So just do your basic setups when you're tanking. Just position yourself correctly. Cast Unleash when you feel like it. I think we're supposed to go this way. Alright, so you're supposed to talk to this guy, I think, which I'll let the team do it. They give you a key, and then you're supposed to go this way to get to the other part. Yeah, it's just... There's so many things you're supposed to do. Wait, that's not the right way. Like a lot of ins and outs that you're supposed to do. I don't like it. Cast Unleash. Pull up towards you. Spam your skills. It's pretty simple. It's not that complicated. These guys aren't really that hard either. I'm kind of just casually doing my skills. I'm not really concerned about that. Plus, also, this party seems to be really well-rounded. They seem to know what they're doing, thankfully. Alright, so they open the door, and here's the first boss. You can do the same thing. You're gonna pull all the enemies towards you and face them away from your team. This guy does spam poison AoE, so just keep in mind. So be wary of surroundings. Kinda want to just sidestep him. Oh, too far. Okay. Yeah, the AoE is actually really wide, so you want to be careful. I'm not taking too much damage because our healer is actually really good. He's mainly focusing on me, which is a good thing. Oh, others side of the way. Now he did spawn more enemies, so as soon as you can come back, just make sure you cast your spells to grab them. I'm running a little bit low on mana, so I'm like, oh wow. I don't know what that was. I'm going to be using a Siphon Strike just to get my mana back real quick. Then go back into Unleash. Get full control again. Cast it one more time. I think they stunned him. Actually, let me see. Can I stun this boss? Okay, so this boss is stunnable. That's a good thing. Oh. Make sure I get those guys. Alright, and that's it. So he's not that hard, he just has one annoying AoE. And this drives one-handed thumb of goblins. I think it's a mage type item. So I'll let those people have it, since I have no use for mage items. I am a tank. Oh my god. What are these guys doing? I don't know what that was about, but okay. Oh, he was getting attacked. Okay, so you gotta kind of protect this guy. First, I can pull more than just this. See if we can get these guys ended too. Get a little more action going on here. Since it seemed to be rushing. Oh my god. Almost got hit by that. Now I did cast that critical one just because I saw myself getting hit by criticals. So I put that on to kind of nullify it a little bit. Doesn't take it away completely, but it lowers your chance of being critical. Which is good for fighting more than one enemy. Like we just did right there. Alright, so that one's done. And I think it's... Actually, I don't remember which way to go. Oh, they know. They know what they're... Oh my god. Oh, I can't jump down. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, this is why I hate this dungeon. Because it's so confusing. Like, oh my gosh. And I think we're supposed to talk to this guy, to be honest. Okay, let's drop some good items. I think we're supposed to go this way now. I don't know if we're supposed to talk to him. I do not remember at all. I almost fell. Why am I targeting my friend? Yeah, I'm so sorry guys. This dungeon's... It's been a while and I do not remember entirely the way it's supposed to go. We'll try to get back into this. Okay, so that's not the way either. Is it this way? Yep, there we go. So we're supposed to go fight this guy now. Which he pretty much does the same thing as the last boss. So, target him. Do your skills, face him away from your team. And just basically wear him down. He doesn't do too much either. He's not really a heavy hitter as well. And I think that guy, that goblin dude, is supposed to come in here also. Yeah, there he is. And he brings, of course, people with him. And I'm just gonna pull him off him because you're supposed to keep him alive during this fight, which is kind of annoying. He's also really squishy. He's only level 20. This is like level 32 dungeon. So it's kind of bad. As long as you keep that beast behind you, then you're good. See if I can get him. There we go. So ultimatum basically forces the enemy to target you instead of everyone else, which is really good for this fight. And he's also stunnable. And I am losing health. What is going on? This guy is pretty tough for being just a basic enemy. Interesting. There we go. Now we got him. Alright, so that's that dungeon. You basically kill that guy and the big boss and make sure that the goblin dude doesn't die. And let's drop some boots. Intelligence boots for mages. And so should be going on to, I think this is the last part. Okay, yeah, second to last part. So you're supposed to run along the edge. This part is kind of confusing because you can easily get lost. But basically you want to get these guys right here. Pull them towards you. Get this guy also. Pull these ants and all these guys towards you. This guy does AoE. So does that one. My defense is up. Get these guys because they somehow pulled those guys also. I don't know why. This has made this a lot harder than it should have been. Oh, and I'm gonna wipe. Yep. I don't know why this person did that. This is not going well. Yeah, so basically what happened there was our team pulled way more people than they should have. I don't know how they attracted those other guys. But, anyways, if you ever wipe like that, yeah, it just happens. Again, not everyone's perfect, so they pulled just a little bit too many people. And yeah, it's just bad. So basically, I think they pulled these guys right here, which I don't know why they did that. Because I had the rest of the team under control until they decided to pull all those guys. And yeah, so let's wait for everyone to get here. Waiting on our healer. Healer should be here shortly, hopefully. But yeah. So first time wiping on here. It's been a while since I wiped, but you know, you can only do so much. Which I had everything correct until they pulled those other people. Which they know they're not supposed to. Alright, here comes our healer, thankfully. And hopefully not pull those people like I was ignoring initially. Which now I feel like I should have just targeted them to begin with. And not have to wipe, because wiping sucks. It slows everything down. And what is our healer doing? Healer? Are you going to join us? What is this person doing? Okay. Okay, we can just get this guy then real quick while we're waiting. Our healer is deciding not to join us for some odd reason. And this guy needs to join us. There he goes. Now he's coming. Jeez. I'm gonna target this guy because I feel like our team will just automatically pull him no matter what. I'm gonna get this guy too because I know they will pull him for no apparent reason. And now healers in our party. Thank you for joining us. I don't know what they were doing. So you kind of have to evaluate your situation, like with a grain of salt, depending on, like, they kind of just target. See, these people are just targeting whoever. You have to take it and evaluate your situation. If you feel like your team is just attacking just to attack, you're gonna have to grab everybody. Even if you're trying to ignore some people, ignore some mobs that you really don't feel the need to fight them. But these guys just want to attack everybody. That's fine though. So we'll get this last run. Focus this guy over here. I'm gonna focus these Fs because they do like a big splash attack. Which is kind of annoying when they do it. Like that right there. Let's stun them. Get some mana here. Alright, so the last guy is an F right here. This is before the final boss. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, guys. Stun that. Get that out of here. So Eerie Light basically nullifies your magical resistance, which is really bad because this guy is magic based, and he does target random members of your team. So just be careful with that. Put on my defenses to lower my damage taken. He is a heavy hitter, just giving you a heads up. Cancel that. Oh. Oh, I got hit by that. That sucks. I thought I sidestepped, but nope. Now, if I remember correctly, before this guy dies, the dragon's supposed to drop down and basically jump on top of you. So, just be warned. It does happen. Another Eerie Light, stun that. So about this time, the dragon's gonna pop in. There he is. Just wanna grab his attention real quick. Oh, don't wanna get out of that. How did that hit me? Okay, that was weird. And then he basically takes off. And then you have to chase him down and fight him. And there we go, finally. And this drops a bandana. So that drops. And this is basically the end part dungeon. You do this last little run. Too far away, apparently. There we go. So you fight these dragon dudes, and then you're on your way to the final boss. Do the same thing. I'm gonna take this a little bit slowly, since our team decides to run in guns blazing all the time. Yeah. I'm really upset that we wiped in the beginning, because there was no reason we should have wiped. I mean, they've just pulled too many people. And it really sucks when that does happen, because it just stops your momentum. Which I hate stopping my momentum, because I know I didn't mess up, but, you know, not everyone's perfect in this game. They're kind of just trying to speedrun this. The problem with speedrunning, though, is that if you speedrun, you tend to mess up. And that's why I don't like speedrunning. The only time I would consider probably speedrunning would be like if I was in a group of people that I know, and I know we're all on the same page, and I can actually talk to them. Which you can talk to them on here, but it's only typing. And typing is only so fast. Okay, that one's done. Get these last two guys right here. Okay, so that's done. And this is the entrance to the final boss. Now this boss, the Aviator, he's really annoying in the fact that he drops this really expansive AoE like sludge, which I'm gonna stop talking for a second so you can see this. So he drops this really massive AoE poison sludge, and it damages you, but it also heals him, which is really annoying. So basically, you want to pull him all the way to the back. Oh, watch out for that dragon breath, because that dragon breath is deadly. Also really powerful for no real reason. So keep him towards the back, and then when he drops that AoE spell, you can kind of just run in a big circle. Oh, dragon breath. And he's also a really heavy hitter. These guys need to stop stunning him. Because stunning him doesn't let me stun when I need to. Oh, dragon breath again. And there he goes with that toxic sludge. I don't think he's getting healed by it. No, he's not. They're good. He has to stand on top of him to be able to get healed. Oh, dragon breath again. Again. Yeah, he spams that skill a lot. So he's dropping another toxic venom. So I'm gonna scoot back just a tad. Oh, damn. Okay, so he dropped it on me this time, so now I'm gonna pull him this way. And you can see that message. Oh, Dragon Breath. See that message where I said it was getting healed by the toxic waste? Oh, crap. Gotta pull him out of that. Oh my goodness, that thing hits so hard. Oh, another toxic sledge? Come on, man. Yeah, this boss is quite the nuisance. Dragon Breath. Come on, from this way. There we go. That sludge is quite the nuisance. There we go. Yeah, he drops that sludge like crazy. And that's that, guys. And we beat it. We did wipe once, but it's fine. It happens. Not everyone's perfect. I just dislike it because I know we shouldn't have wiped. But let's accommodate our healer for doing a good job, even though you're AFK for a second there. And this drops an infantry shirt. Steps of War. It's a pretty good shirt, actually, to be honest. That's actually pretty good for that level. Well, yeah, so that was that dungeon. It's quite annoying. I only did it that one time in the very beginning, and I do remember wiping a lot because of that sludge that I didn't realize. Like, I was taking damage, but also the boss would stand on top of him and healing, and when I was a tank at that time, I was a paladin, and I kind of was just chilling, letting the boss sit there, not realizing that he was getting healed. So yeah, that was my bad, and I wiped so much because of that. But yeah, so we got through it again, which I really don't like that dungeon. That dungeon just has bad memories all over it. So yeah. So that was that dungeon, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned the ins and outs of it. Why is it on Sastasha? I want this one. There we go. Yeah, so I hope you learned a little bit about it. The way you're supposed to run it, you know, it is confusing, and the last part is really huge, that swamp area. But yeah, so just as long as you stay on the left side, I think it was the left side, you turn left, you go left the path, and then towards the end, that little island, then you see that F at the end, and that's where you're supposed to go. Because you can't go all the way around it and fight all the enemies if you choose to. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I know I didn't see any treasure coffers there. I think there are some. I just don't remember the location, only because I was just getting through that dungeon as fast as I could. But yeah, so we got through it, through that one. The next one is actually one of my personal favorites, the Sunken Temple of Karn? Karn. Yeah, Sunken Temple of Karn. That one's pretty cool. That'll be on my next video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.